are cars. Eighth, return of a name like Barracuda always brings a certain energy with it. It is not just another muscle car, it is a symbol from an era when raw power, long hoods, loud exhausts, and pure emotion defined driving. Now, in 2026, the idea of a new Plymouth Barracuda is once again making waves in the automotive world, even though it is still largely a concept and a highly discussed revival project under Stellantis influence. The excitement around it feels very real. When you first imagine the 2026 Barracuda, you immediately picture something aggressive. A long sculpted hood stretching forward, a low, wide stance sitting close to the ground, and a fastback roofline that flows into a muscular rear. It carries that old-school Plymouth attitude, but everything has been sharpened and modernized. The front fascia is bold, with slim LED headlights shaped like a modern interpretation of the classic round units from the original Barracuda. The grille is wide and deep, giving it a serious presence on the road. From a distance, it doesn't just look like a sports car, it looks like a statement. Moving along the side, the design is all about proportions. Wide fenders push outward, giving the car an athletic stance. The wheels are large, performance-focused alloys wrapped in low-profile tires designed for grip and stability. The body lines are clean but aggressive, flowing from front to rear in a way that emphasizes speed even when the car is standing still. You can clearly see inspiration from the classic 1970s Barracuda, but it has been reimagined with modern aerodynamics in mind. Air vents are placed strategically to manage cooling and downforce. While flush door handles keep the surface smoothed out at the rear, the design becomes even more dramatic. A full-width LED taillight bar stretches across, giving it a futuristic touch while still paying respect to muscle car heritage. The rear bumper is sculpted with an integrated diffuser that hints at serious performance capability. A subtle spoiler sits on the trunk, not overly large, but just enough to improve stability at high speeds. Every angle of the car feels intentional, like it was designed to look fast, even when parked. Now, stepping inside the 2026 Barracuda, the mood completely shifts from aggressive exterior to a more refined but still driver-focused environment. The cabin is not trying to be overly luxurious like a European Grand Tourer, but instead it focuses on performance, control, and engagement. The seating position is low, placing the driver right in the center of the experience. Sports seats wrap around the body with strong bolstering, keeping you locked in during aggressive driving. The materials used inside reflect a mix of retro inspiration and modern execution. You might see leather combined with Alcantara, carbon fiber trim on the dashboard, and brushed aluminum accents throughout the cabin. The design language is simple but purposeful. Nothing feels unnecessary. Everything is angled toward the driver. In front of the steering wheel, there is a fully digital instrument cluster. However, it is not just a generic screen. The graphics are designed to resemble classic analog gauges, blending nostalgia with modern technology. It can display performance data like speed, RPM, G-force, lap times, and driving modes. In the center, a large touchscreen handles infotainment, navigation, and vehicle settings. It supports wireless smartphone connectivity, voice commands, and performance telemetry tracking. One interesting thing about the interior is how it balances modern tech with old-school muscle car feel. You still get physical buttons for key driving controls. That is important because a car like this is meant to be felt, not just operated through a screen. Even the steering wheel has a thick rim and a flat bottom design, reminding you that this is a performance. Machine first, now let's talk about what really defines the Barracuda experience. Performance. Under the hood, depending on the version or concept interpretation. The 2026 Barracuda is expected to feature a high-output V8 engine, most likely a supercharged 6.2-liter HEMI setup in the more aggressive variants. In some rumors and concept directions, electrified hybrid support is also being considered to improve torque delivery and efficiency while maintaining brutal acceleration. In the strongest rumored configuration, power output is expected to reach around 700 to 750 horsepower, with torque figures strong enough to push it into supercar territory in straight-line performance. Acceleration is estimated to be around 3.2 to 3.5 seconds from 0 to 60 miles per hour, depending on setup and drivetrain tuning. Rear-wheel drive remains a core identity point. Although advanced traction systems and launch control modes help manage all that power effectively, the driving experience is expected to be intense. This is not a soft luxury cruiser. It is a machine built for emotion. The steering is direct. The suspension is firm but adaptive, and the exhaust note is designed to be loud, deep, and mechanical. Modern performance tech like adaptive suspension, torque vectoring, and launch control systems ensure it can still handle corners and track environments with surprising precision for a muscle. Car braking is handled by high-performance systems, likely Brembo units in performance trims with large ventilated or even carbon ceramic discs, depending on the variant. This ensures that despite the raw power, the car remains controllable at high speeds. Technology also plays a big role in making the Barracuda more usable in modern conditions. Drive modes adjust everything from throttle response to suspension stiffness and steering weight. There is likely a track mode, sport mode, and a more relaxed street mode for daily driving. Safety systems such as lane assist, adaptive cruise control, and stability management are expected, although they are tuned not to interfere too much with the driving feel. Now coming to pricing. Since this is still not officially confirmed as a production vehicle, all numbers are based on industry expectations and concept-level speculation. If the 2026 Plymouth Barracuda enters production in a performance-focused muscle car segment, the estimated starting price could be around $70,000 to $80,000 for the base performance model. Higher trims, especially those with more power, upgraded materials, and track-focused packages, could push it well beyond $90,000 or more. This positions it directly against modern muscle rivals like the Dodge Challenger lineup, Ford Mustang GT variants, and even some entry-level performance European coupes. However, what makes the Barracuda stand out is not just the numbers, but the emotional return of a legendary nameplate that fans have been waiting decades for at the end of the day. The 2026 Plymouth Barracuda represents more than just a car. It represents a revival of attitude, a bridge between classic American muscle heritage and modern engineering. Whether it arrives exactly like this or evolves into something slightly different, the idea alone has already captured the imagination of enthusiasts worldwide. And if it does reach production in a form close to this concept, it won't just be another fast car on the road. It will be a reminder of what muscle cars used to feel like and what they can still become.